Hello, my name is Sam Nesta and this is Arcadia. Arcadia is a sound and light installation that takes the living biorhythms of plants and converts them into sound and light. In 2020, I was invited to create a version of Arcadia on the campus of George Mason University, and it has been open and running since November, creating a non-repetitive stream of music and light that changes corresponding with the specific musical pitches that's being sent out by the plants. Yasmin Salem of Murals at Mason, along with Don Russell, the university curator, have created a series of events that respond to Arcadia in some way. And tonight is one such event where Yasmin coordinated with students along with Victor Provost, the wonderful director of the Mason University Steel Pan Ensemble, to respond to Arcadia by creating new works, something that incorporates the sounds that are coming from the installation. It's been wonderful to see the direction that the students have all taken, the prompt from Yasmin, and kind of the various forms in which their responses have taken, from new pieces of poetry and a dance responses, along with the beautiful visual art representation. And then, of course, the Steel Pan Ensemble's incredible work following Victor Provost's unbelievably beautiful graphic score. So I hope you enjoy this evening. It's been wonderful to see everything the students have created, and I thank Yasmin Salem and Don Russell for inviting me to give this little intro to their performance, and I hope you enjoy.
Hello everyone, my name is Sarah Silvan. I am a student at George Mason University studying creative writing with a concentration in poetry, and I am so excited to take part in this amazing art installation. Today I will be forming a poem that I have written for this occasion called Musical Stairs. The child approaches the stairs in the Science Museum. They take a deep breath, waiting until their lungs are pushing against the walls of their chest before taking their first step. A tone from an oboe rings out across the grand hall. The child has turned silence into music. They glide across the staircase like a figure skater first touching ice. To an onlooker, it's as if the child has spent their entire lives training for this moment. As the child works to maintain their steady breath, everyone else has lost theirs. The music has no reason, no melody, no rhyme, just passion brought on by the child's tapping shoes. Their feet move as if there's no gravity, as if they are an astronaut dancing on the moon. Their arms fling at their side like feathered wings, bringing them up and down the side of a crater. After a performance that challenges the likes of Beethoven, the child has exhausted themselves and comes to a panting halt, only for the next child in line to take their turns on the musical stairs. Thank you for listening to my poem.
Hi, my name is Brianna Camp. I am a BFA major with a concentration in painting at George Mason's College of Visual and Performing Arts. I am going to respond to Arcadia with a painting, a visual piece, and thank you to Sam Nestor for creating Arcadia. I was really inspired by it when I saw it because I'm just really drawn to bright colors and nature in my work already, so it felt like a really good fit. In one of my painting classes this semester, I created an abstract piece by listening to one song on repeat over and over and intuitively just using colors and textures that I felt represented the music as I went along. So I thought it would be interesting to use that same concept, but to listen to the plant's biorhythms and the live stream of Arcadia the whole time that I created an abstract piece, and pick the colors and the textures that kind of intuitively went along with that. So that's what you're about to see, and thank you very much for watching. Bye.
Hi everyone, my name is Jalen. I am a sophomore here at George Mason University, core music education and vocal performance major. I am so excited to be collaborating with you all in this project. When I heard the sample from Arcadia, all I could think of was springtime. And so I've chosen to use two poems and created something that was one of the most fun things that I've ever gotten to do. So please enjoy. Thank you again for the opportunity. Once a day, and sometimes more, I look out my daydream door to see if spring is out there yet. I'm really anxious, but mustn't fret. I see the snow melting down and lots of mud and slush around. I know the grass will surely sprout and the birds and flowers will come about. But why, oh why, does it take so long? I'm sure the calendar can't be wrong. Sunshine fills my heart with cheer. I wish that spring were really here. Soon Mother Nature will sound the alarm. Wake up, get dressed, turn on your charm. Winter's gloom has gone its way. It's spring, it's spring, oh happy day. Spring, spring, calm, full of growth and song. Your bright blossom is what my eyes long. Spring, spring, give growth and all new life. So after we live, after winter's strife, spring, spring, oh love, everything is glowing. Spring, blue heavens softness, above, laughter, every gray is going. Joy, spring, oh dream, refresh, flowers in young play, fairy tales, children, laughter, softness, spring, spring, children laughing, children playing, sing, spring, spring, with berries blooming, spring, spring, spring. Soon Mother Nature will sound the alarm. Wake up, get dressed, turn on your charm. Winter's gloom has gone its way. It's spring, it's spring, oh happy day. But why, oh why, does it take so long? I'm sure the calendar can't be wrong. Sunshine fills my heart with cheer. I wish that spring were really here. I see the snow melting down and lots of mud and slush around. I know the grass will surely sprout and the birds and flowers will come about. Once a day, and sometimes more, I look out my daydream door to see if spring is out there yet. I'm really anxious, but mustn't fret.
Hi everyone, my name is Victor Provost. I am the director of the George Mason Steel Pan Ensemble, and we were so excited to get this call from Yasmin to participate in the Earth Day mixtape featuring the beautiful work of composer and trumpeter Sam Nestor and his Arcadia project. Now, the instruments that you're going to hear are called a steel pan. This is a family of instruments that is part of a continuum of African drumming traditions that developed on the island of Trinidad, particularly around the context of carnival in the 1930s and 1940s. The instrument in its current state was actually built from 55-gallon oil drums that had been discarded by British and American naval bases in Trinidad. During World War II, Trinidad was a major producer of oil for the Allied forces. And these empty oil drums were starting to collect around the city of Port of Spain. And at the same time, the British colonial government in Trinidad had outlawed the use of traditional skin drums for African drumming. So these young, industrious Afro-Trinidadian boys, teenagers, were experimenting with different ways of turning these oil drums into musical instruments. And the first iteration was a percussion instrument, a non-pitched instrument, purely percussive, just for beating rhythms. And eventually, it was discovered almost simultaneously by several groups in several different neighborhoods that the surface of these drums could actually be tuned to discrete pitches, to singable notes. And that was an inflection point for the instrument that turned it from a non-pitched percussion instrument into a pitched melodic percussion instrument. To me, the steel pan is the archetypal story of turning trash into treasure. It's the ultimate recycling. So participating in this project with these instruments that in some cases once held fossil fuels, it's kind of a cathartic experience. But the instrument itself has its own environmental impacts. In order to protect it from rusting and from the elements and to add a degree of resonance, the instruments are chrome plated in a process that is notoriously bad for the environment. So today we are reckoning with this instrument that is the ultimate recycling story, while at the same time realizing our impact and our point on the continuum of its development. I had the pleasure of being able to create a graphic score that allowed the ensemble members to interact with Sam Nestor's source material, which is coming from the biorhythm of plants. And each ensemble member interpreted the score in their own very personal way, allowing for a degree of structure to interact with a degree of improvisation. So I hope you enjoy George Mason Steel Pan Ensemble's interpretation of Arcadia.
The monastery
at the door laughing and invite them in. Be grateful for who comes, because each has a sis as a guide from beyond. This being human is a guest house. Every morning a new arrival, a joy, a depression, a Venus. Some monetary awareness comes as an unexpected visitor. Welcome and entertain them all. Even if they're a crowd of sorrows, you'll violently sweep your house empty of its furniture. Still, treat each guest honorably. We may be clearing you out for some new delight. The dark thoughts, the shame, the malice, meet them at the door laughing and invite them in. Be grateful.
Hi everyone, my name is Yasmin Salem and I hope you all enjoyed tonight as much as I did. I just have a few people to thank for helping us put together this concert. Arcadia is one of the most interdisciplinary projects that Murals at Mason has ever taken on, so there is actually a very long list of people that I could thank, but for the sake of time, I would first, of course, like to thank Sam Nestor for allowing us to bring Arcadia to the Fairfax campus and working so hard with us on programming all of the events that we've done so far. I would also like to thank Mason Arts at Home and their team for helping us organize this concert and do the video editing for it. I would also like to thank all the student artists who participated. You all did an amazing job, and all the departments who helped us share the opportunity to find the student artists who did participate. And finally, I would like to thank Don Russell for working so hard with me to bring this vision to life with Arcadia and the other projects that we've been doing. Thank you so much. Have a good night, everybody.